What's going on, Box Bros? It's RageBox here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Mass Effect. So guys, in the last episode, I mean, holy crap. A lot of plots have been revealed. Let's just say there's some super intelligent robotic race out there that wants to kill us all for what reason I really don't know. Just because, I guess. Just because. So yeah, go check that out. In this episode, we're going to be talking with the crew, getting a feel of where they're at, you know, with all this crazy stuff that's been going on. Let's start off by talking to Rex. Oh, and I omni-gelled like pretty much everything, so we're not going to have any inventory problems for a while. After, of course, making sure I equipped all the best things.
Things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
Oh, is he talking about Ashley? he likes Caden.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it.
He's talking about his people.
Saren has to pay for what he's done.
Oh, oh, he will.
No matter what it takes, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him.
I like the sound of that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I knew that's what Rex would want to hear. So apparently, yeah, we got a lot of the Solarian guys with us now.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors will duly honor Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Yeah, we all do face tough choices, trust me.
She knew what the risks were. Any of my officers would have done the same.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to work together again someday.
Perhaps. Thanks, man. They did a lot, man. If it wasn't nice to them, that mission would nowhere near have been a success, so... Let's talk to Tali. You know, we haven't talked to Tali in a pretty damn long time.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, yeah, she seems pretty upbeat.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
What are you hoping to find?
Usually, people bring back something like a derelict ship we can use for salvage. But I need something bigger. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet.
Jeez.
My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Whoa. Yeah, you're royalty this whole time?
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Poor Tali, man. You got it rough. Jeez.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Well, look what you're doing here. You're helping us save the fucking galaxy. Isn't that enough? Like, I think that's pretty good, even though it's not a material object. But I mean, hey, isn't that good enough for you and your daddy, huh?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen.
Oh, come on.
Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Oh well, so much for that.
I should go.
See you later.
Huh, man, I would thought for sure that was going to start some kind of side mission, but I guess not. Oh well.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
No.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Now you know who I want to talk to after all this, and after the tough decision that I had to make. There's one person that I can only think to talk to. Garrus!
Commander, what can I do for you?
Oh boy, what's the matter, Garrus, old buddy?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him.
Well,
He's
we
always
did
one
find
step
him.
ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
Well, we did find him technically, but he ran off like a bitch, so...
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Alright, Garrus.
Thank you, Garrus. I'll keep that in mind. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do catch him.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
Yeah, it's possible. I wouldn't doubt that at all.
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Damn, you're gonna pull a Mace Windu on this one, Garrus. I don't know, dude. That is... We gotta do the Paragon thing here, Garrus. We can't be, you know...
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
No, Garrus, you gotta turn from the dark path, Maturian.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. It's not a chance I'm willing to take. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gotta find out exactly, like more about these Reapers, because that one little conversation over a hologram with, like, one was not enough. Like, obviously he knows much more. Anyway, the real person I wanted to chat with, at least, well, I did want to talk with Garrus, but what I was talking about before is, of course, Kaidan, because, well, we had the choice between Kaidan or Ashley in the last episode, and of course I chose Kaidan, because number one, Kaidan's awesome. Number two, Kaidan's awesome. And number three, Kaidan's fucking awesome. So, sorry, Ashley, she's dead. You saw her, she's not down there anymore. It's a shame, but hey, sacrifices have to be made for the greater good, you know what I'm saying? Alright, what's going on, bruh?
Anything you need, Commander?
Yeah, we might as well talk about it. Actually, well, personal input first.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, sir.
Damn.
Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I understand. I don't like losing people either.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
You're asking me the personal questions, Caden, but hey.
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember her, and I'll do better for her.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, sir.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Oh well. At least Caden's dealing with it. He's dealing, but better than not dealing, I guess. Oh, Dr. Chakwa!
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I
Yeah.
enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
True, true.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Man, we got a good doctor, man. We should be happy. And finally, let's talk to Liara. How you doing, Liara? Oh boy, time for an awkward conversation.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I guess.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Yeah, she is the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
What? I mean, actually, yeah. Like, after that last episode, guys, yeah. I mean, it's obvious he's pretty much being controlled by this Reaper piece of shit fucking Sovereign, and yeah, I do feel a little bad. Just a little. Just a little.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind.
Yeah.
Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Lust for power. I guess we'll never know.
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
True. You know what? Yeah, finally, let's learn more about Liara. Tell me about it. What's going on with you?
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
That's it.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you.
What?
And making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
That's insulting. No, I don't care. We're pretty short-lived compared to her species, which lives for 1,000 years.
But we don't have the luxury of time. And the Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage.
Really?
You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
True, true. Wait, how's it intimidating?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully.
What?
You run over anyone in your path to get what you want.
What?
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
No, that is not my fault, alright? It's not my fault that we had a terrible history, alright, of racism and bigotry and all this shit. So we're just used to it, you know. Now we're getting thrown in the mix with all these fucking weird ass aliens. So of course we're just naturally gonna be dicks at first, right? Oh well, we do gotta change people's minds though. Like that's not how we really are though, you know. Humans can be nice.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You stalker!
Now you're digging into my past? Invading my privacy?
I am sorry. I know it was wrong, but after our last conversation, I was too embarrassed to approach you directly. I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Unacceptable! Wait, where is this going, guys? I'm starting to feel a little funny here. I think I should get out of here, guys. It's something I vowed to stay away from this kind of stuff.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
Yeah.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I wasn't sure if... Are you interested in me, Shepard?
Okay, guys, we're back. Yeah, you're an alien. She is an alien. Whoa, she's pretty cute, man. I mean, damn, I can't. I mean, we gotta go with the simple fact that you are an alien.
How could you and I have a relationship? We're not even the same species.
Asari and humans are physiologically compatible in most ways, Commander.
What?
Of course, a relationship must involve more than mere physical contact. There must also be an emotional and spiritual connection. Is there something between us, Shepard? Or was I wrong?
I guess kinda. I mean, you know, I guess...
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Oh god.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Well, it probably has something to do with joining our consciences over and over again. It's probably that, but it doesn't have to make sense, baby.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Are you scared?
Don't tell me a little danger puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
Alrighty.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
Okay, how about your culture?
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
What? How is that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term. Not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
That's fucking insane!
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
So then who was your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Oh. So basically it was a lesbo thing. Damn!
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species.
Huh?
Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold.
Wow.
I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Damn, being a pureblood's usually a good thing, but now to her people it's a bad thing? But yeah, you don't know that, come on.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Jeez.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Holy shit! Well, even more reason to eventually smash her, huh, guys? Alright, enough of that.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Anyway, that was pretty interesting. Hey, Ashley's dead, so she's the only love interest left, guys, alright? Come on. I'm sorry. I didn't really think about that, but oh well. Not that it's something I like or anything to begin with. Anywho, so, I guess that just about wraps up for this episode. We completely know where the crew's at now. Everybody seems to be taking things somewhat well. In the next episode, I guess I'll decide either if we're going to do a side mission, or maybe we'll just head to one of the planets. We'll find out. Anyway, as always, Box Bros, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always for more outstanding Let's Plays. And until next time, Box Bros, I'll catch you later.